Oh my god. Okay. Hello. And welcome to episode 89 of the Knitting Annihilator podcast. I am Akira, your friendly neighborhood knitter, and I'm coming to you today from my amazing home in Adamsville, Alabama, where I live with my sexy, gorgeous husband and my two sons, Aiden, who is 4, and Ethan, who is 3. If you are a new viewer, thank you so much. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers. It is crazy. I think we're about 97 subscribers away from it, which is surreal right now. So thank you for coming. And I hope you enjoy what we have going on here. It's a lot of fun. And then if you are a returning viewer, hello, beautiful. Where have you been? It's been me. Whatever. Hi, how are you? Today is November 15th of 2022. It is about 9:16 in the morning. That's the exact time, not about. It is 9:16 in the morning. And I've been trying to do this for a couple of days. Don't know what's been stopping me. Life, basically. But here we are. I don't know how to feel right now. So I've recently upgraded cameras for my, I'll say for my birthday. For my birthday, my family and my husband were able to put some money together and get me a new camera. And it is by far the most professional camera I've ever had. Like, you have to take the lens on and off. There's a microphone. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell from the quality, but looking at the quality in the viewfinder, baby girl. Period. So, yes. So if I'm a little flustered, I'm sorry. Things are just new, and I'm just like, oh my god. How have you been? It's been some weeks. Let's see when the last one was. It was 2 weeks ago. Look at me. So about 2-ish, 3-ish weeks ago, we discussed what we're working on. So we're going to discuss what we're working on again. A few admin things. If you're not subscribed, what are you doing? What are you doing, love bug? Go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. It'll let you know every time I post. With this new camera, we're going all kinds of places. I have so much I want to do. I'm excited. Also, admin thing, it is that time of year where we need to clean off our needles. So I want to say this is our third or fourth-ish annual Happy Needles Mal. So this is going to be hashtag Happy Needles Mal 2022, where we clean off our needles, something that is cast on this year or cast on in 2022, because I don't know when you're watching this. So cast on in 2022 or older. Let's finish them. Let's clean off our needles for the next year, so that way we can get to popping with some cool things. I have fun things planned for next year, so I need these needles clean, honey. Period. So we're going to have a whip parade of all the whips that I have. I have like maybe 1 or 2 more cast-ins in my spirit before cast-ins, 1 or 2 cast-ons in my spirit before I'm like, girl, don't cast nothing else on. So we'll talk about some of that. I do have 2 victories for you. No kryptonite. I haven't really been buying anything. So this is mostly going to be stash talk and what I'm making and stuff like that. So yeah. So usually I start the Happy Needle Mal in October, but I was sidetracked by my birthday outfit, so I completely, forgot about it. But we're going to start it today, starting now, November 15th. And it usually runs, I usually do to the end of February, so we'll keep that. So November, December, January, February. Yeah, so about 3-month cow for you to get done all the things. So yes, I don't know where to look. Like, I want to look at y'all, but I want to look at the viewfinder. I'm still learning. Like, I'll literally open the camera legitimately on, today's Tuesday. So on Sunday, Monday, yesterday, I found a memory card because I couldn't find the memory cards from my other cameras. But I found one, and today we're podcasting. So, what better way to crack in the camera than with podcasting? So let's get into it. All right, 5 minutes in and we have been talking. Let's show some stuff. So show notes will be listed down below in the description, and you can find me on Instagram as knitting_annihilator_. That is where I am the most active. I love to share reels. I love to kiki. I, post sometimes, So yeah, let's get into it. What have I been working on? So I finished my birthday outfit. I finished on October 30th and was weaving in ends on the 31st, and I got cute pictures. Maybe I'll put some somewhere. I don't know where to. No, I'll go right here. Put some somewhere, and then I can put words over here so don't get too close. All right. I was so cute. So let me show you the pieces. Everything's gonna have to be on the screen. Not Prima Cotton gets wrinkly. Okay, girl. I'll have to put everything on the screen because I don't remember this name. I think it was a name that I couldn't pronounce. So somewhere up in here, I'll put the stuff. But I knit this turtleneck. It's a fingering weight kind of crop top situation, but not really. Well, yeah, it's pretty cropped. So yeah, I got her done. I can put it on for you. Screw it. I have on pajamas under here, so. Ooh. Alright. This is the back. Okay. So. This is what the sweater looks like on. I had some gorgeous, sleeves how I like them. Really cute. And my little skirt. What is that? Only God knows. Some food or something, but I'll wash that out. But this is the big twist skirt. Big T. I'm gonna put it on the screen. I'm sorry that I am mind blown right now, but on the side it has this cute little twisted rib detail, which I thought was pretty. Come on, focus, period. So it's got like a twisted stitch detail that I really thought was cute. I will definitely be making this skirt again. I actually really enjoyed making this skirt. I love making both these projects. I just think I was crazy in saying, yeah, girl, we'll do a fingering weight turtleneck sweater and skirt in a month. I mean, did I do it? Yes. But I'm just saying that's crazy. So, the yarn is Knit Picks. Knit Picks Comfy Fingering, and it is 75% Prima Cotton and 25% acrylic. I feel like this is what saved me, was the acrylic part, because speaking with Willie of Willy Nilly Knits, he was telling me how cotton, she doesn't have memory. Once she stretches, that's it, and it's just like, Lord. But that 25% of acrylic, he was like, that's going to give you some structure in your knitting. And I'm like, yes, thank God. Obviously, it's a pajama day. It's 9 in the morning. I just dropped my kid off at school. Definitely not getting dressed. It is raining. Perfect knit weather after I do my chores. So, because I'm a stay-at-home mom. Yeah, so I finished all those. I am very, very proud of them. This color looked great on me. I didn't know how good it was going to look. And I was just like, okay, girl, period. So yeah, so I finished all of those. So let's get into things that I know things about so we can actually talk. So we are going to have basically a whip parade. I technically have nope. Okay, I knew I was too good to be true. Okay, so I currently have 2 active projects. No, we'll say 3. 3 active projects, 1 languishing project, and 1 possible cast on that is so crazy I shouldn't do it, but like my mind is not telling me not to, so we're gonna have to figure something out, you know. All right, so we'll start from newest to oldest. So let's go here first. So this is living in my beautiful sister bag that I got in Florida. And this is a knit along that I am doing with my best knit friend Kalisha of the Quirky Monday Craft Cast. And we are knitting the All That Tea by ShanaKay. Salmon of ShanaKay Designs. And this is a paid for fingering weight pattern that is knit bottom up in the round in a fingering weight. So yeah, this is my first time doing bottom up and fingering weight. Both those fingering weight projects were top down. I think that's how I got through them so quickly, because top down is like my favorite construction. Top down, one piece, knit in the round, you know, that's my jam. So this one isn't moving as quickly, but that's okay. Sometimes you have those projects that you're just going to, you know, enjoy the knitting process of it, instead of like, oh, I see the progress, it's gonna get done, it's gonna get done. This is kind of like a take it slow, be mindful of your situation, and enjoy the process. Now, have me and Kalisha been cussing? Yes. I can't lie to y'all. I have to be real with y'all. We have been cussing. Now, I don't know if Kalisha cusses because she's a holy woman. But me, I've been cussing because it took me 2 days to cast on. Because it is, well, can I say that? It's a bunch of stitches that you cast on at one time. Whereas, you know, when you do top down and it grows, you kind of grow into that. You kind of get like, okay, I know this is coming. So this is kind of like, yeah, this is how many you need, girl. Cast it on right now. And it's like, ooh, honey. Just throwing it at me, girl. But here's all I have so far. This is all I have. I think this is about like 8 rows of ribbing. Let me block my face. 8 rows of ribbing. But I'm loving what's happening so far. I feel like my tension, oh, not there, but my tension's pretty decent overall. I'm just not a knit one, purl one, 1x1 rib kind of girl. I'm definitely a 2x2 kind of girl, because I feel like 1x1, you really have to be mindful of like your tension and making sure you pull the stitches and stuff like that. But yeah, so this is where we are. The yarn that I am using is Emma's yarn, again, that I got from Florida. This is like a commemoration of us meeting in real life. So, this colorway is called Legal Tender. It's kind of getting blown out because my light is like right there. What if I put it right here? Kind of. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then my main body color is going to be this one called It's Not Easy Being Green. And it definitely screams Kalisha. It screams Grinch. It screams the holiday season. So honestly, I'm not mad that I'm not as far on this project, because that means I can knit it during Vlogmas. Of course, we're doing Vlogmas. So we can knit it during Vlogmas. And actually be knitting on something festive, because they're festive colors. So I need a progress keeper. What are we going to put on here? My stitch marker is by Whitney Marie Anderson, and it's a little gummy bear. So it's just a magical project, this is why I'm not upset with what's going on. It's just a magical project. Of course we're putting Princess Tiana on here. That makes the most sense. The progress keeper I'm going to use is from Ubebe Beads, and it's Princess Tiana. And why not put her on there? Because it's a green project. I have the coolest, craftiest friends ever. I'm sorry. You think your friends are cool and crafty. My friends are cool and crafty. Like, who you know? Who you know be creative to put Princess Tiana in beads You know what I'm saying? Who do you know would make gummy bears? Like, she makes them by hand, y'all. She makes the gummy bears and spins them in the... Anyway, who you know design? Who you know? Because Kalisha's a designer too. Don't get her twisted. Don't do her. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm in a weird space because I just feel like a baddie. I feel like a baddie. The camera, the content. I'm so lit. Okay. But boom. So we got my progress keeper on there. So I'm very excited to continue to work on this project. Once I get my Thanksgiving, yes, I said Thanksgiving, and I have 9 days till Thanksgiving. Once I get my Thanksgiving cardigan done, I'll be like, whew, like that. Alright, so that's project number 1. I don't know where to put it. Alright. Project number 2. Did I say everything about this? Yes, I did. I told you the yarn, the bag, the progress. Yes. I'm knitting the second size. There we go. Alright, so this is the project that has been having my attention. Don't talk to me. This is what I'm doing. Talking to my other whips. And I'm sorry. So, this, of course, I make crazy deadlines. This is what I'm hoping is going to be my Thanksgiving cardigan. I host Thanksgiving at my house. I've done it for the past couple of years. I pretty much started when my parents went to Florida. He's okay. My son's in there watching a movie. I'm like, is he crying? I started when my parents went to Florida one year, and I'm an adult now, so I can't just go on vacations with them or whatever. So I hosted Thanksgiving, and ever since then, I've been like, come on over. So I was knitting on this cardigan, and I was like, yeah, I want to be the hostess with the mostest. Let's make a hand knit sweater. Let's make a cardigan and, you know, be cute. So this is the cardigan that I was going to have done also with that project, but I was like, I can't do all of that. So I wonder what this is going to cut off. You know, usually cameras like cut off like after a certain time. So if you see me get confused, I'm sorry. But yeah, so this is the cardigan that I wanted to make with this. So I am knitting, living in my Fates thread bag that is Scooby-Doo themed. So you already know what type of time I'm on. I am making the After the Storm. Not me not knowing the name of the pattern. I'm gonna have to look it up. Yeah, I am. Because I don't know the name of the pattern. Honey, I done lost. Okay, I was gonna say, y'all, I done lost the phone. Alright, let's see. Not that. Why would you do that? Talk amongst yourselves while we find the pattern. In a different drive. Okay, I was right. It is the After the Storm cardigan by Kelly Fowler. It is a paid for DK weight pattern that I told you my favorite construction is top down, one piece, da da da. This was a different top down, and I'm gonna show you how far I am. So I'm knitting the second size of this. And so let's just look at the progress, right? New to you project. I haven't, you know, talked about this. So this is where we are. So already this is a new to me construction of like, it's one piece but starts out knit in pieces, if that makes sense. So like you start one piece and then you kind of build off of that piece to create the other pieces. Okay, great. This part, this was new for me. And I didn't do like the pattern said. So I can tell you what I did because it won't give the pattern away because it's definitely not written like this. So what I did was, so as you can see, you do have like these stitches on hold. So here, you got these stitches on hold, and somehow you're supposed to actually like put them like this, put them like this, and then like do some type of sew together situation, and then pick up all around. My pickup all around is not great. So I definitely was like, I'm not doing that, because I already know my tension is really tight when I pick things up. So what I did was I just knitted. So I picked up like a couple stitches from this part, right? Picked up a couple stitches from here, then knit the live stitches, then picked up around, knit the live stitches, then picked up, is what I did. Because I just knew that I was going to screw that up in the worst way possible. So some more Ubebe Bead love. I have Shaggy and Scooby right here, keeping a place of something that I have to do later. But I want to try this on for you. Without, you know me, I drop a stitch like a mug. So let's try not to do that. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. Just have to give yourself compliments to keep going. But this is gonna, see, there I go. There I go. Okay, there we go. Ow, get out my armpit. Okay. Boom. So, I'm only discouraged in the fact that, like, you see how it stops right here? That means I have all this to go. But look at this sleeve. Oh, it's stunning. And it's so interesting the way that hand-dyed yarn works when it's knit at a certain number of stitches. So of course this is kind of like pulling a little bit. You got a little bit of pulling going on. That's groovy. And then over here you have stripes. Like, how did I do stripes? I don't know. Oh, well, what you also probably can't tell is that there's little stripes in there. I'll hold it up a little bit better. But yeah, so I'm striping. So what's the yarn, you ask? Oh, let me tell you. Give me a second. I have my yarns in these yarn condoms by Lila Styles. The yarn I'm using is Frankie Gray's Fiber that used to be To the Max, dyed by Jody of the Grocery Girls and her daughter. And this is the colorway Meddling Kids. It is 75-25 superwash merino and nylon, 100 grams, 224 meters, 245 yards. You've got this, girl. Alright. We are back with a new card that I think only told me I had like 30 minutes. So we're probably just going to keep having to switch out cards, which is fine. Again, we're learning each other. I named my camera Samantha, so Samantha's a stranger to me, and I'm a stranger to her. So, we're learning each other, you know? So, alright. So, I know I left off on this project. Just in case you didn't see this, I'm going to show it to you. If I turn this down some. Oh yeah, that's so much better. Okay. So that's where the yarn is from. I told you, I think I got the specs before we cut off. But yeah, so here's where I am. My goal is to finish this by Thanksgiving. We are going to see. I also bought some Scooby-Doo shirts that were supposed to be coming, but they are delayed. And I feel like I'm going to have to buy another Scooby-Doo shirt because they're basically trying to ruin Thanksgiving with my outfit. So, whatever. So here we are. So I'm going to put a progress keeper in. This is my Naughty Knitting Sacks Notions pouch. You can use code SuperKnitter15 to get 15% off in her shop on Etsy. Let's put, yeah, we'll put Velma on there. Put Velma on to keep our place. Doesn't she look great? Putting the progress keeper on is always the hardest part. Here we go. Alright, progress keepers are on. So after I finish my chores and eat something, we will get to working on that second sleeve and try to get her done. Boom. Okay, so let's talk about oldest to newest. Alright, you've seen this project before. It is my Musselburgh by Ysolda Teague. I actually have one on right now. This is how I've been wearing it lately. You can, you know, do the flip brim, but I'm still, you know, working on like how much more I need to knit to get the brim that I desire. So as you can see, kind of like my ears are out at the bottom. So for now, I've just been wearing them like this, kind of like in the slouchy form, and I've been loving it. So that's how I've been wearing it. But this is how much I have so far. I think when I was talking to you guys, I was either here in this section or like in the middle of this one. I recently did an audition for the musical theater in my area. It wasn't good, but I did get a lot of anxious knitting done since it was my first time auditioning. So this is where I am. And I just put on a new color today. Literally this morning. So, in the carpool line. So I am making the adult medium size. Don't know why I did that. I can't tell you why I did that. Because I think I usually make an adult small. But for some reason, I guess I was like, go big or go home or whatever. This is a paid for any weight pattern. It is based on gauge. So you knit some and then measure the gauge. And then based on that gauge, that's how you find out where to go from there. So I don't like to, you know, blindly lead people into that thing saying like, you know, oh, it's a DK weight, finger weight. It's any weight. It's just based on how you knit. So I did try this on. So as you can see, it is pretty... See, so it's already, like, compared to this one, pretty big. Like, literally, like, this is the bottom of that one, and I'm, like, almost there. I did try it on, so I can try it on for you guys. I was able to do that. I was like, how am I going to try this on? But I can literally, like, try it on. So I tried it on. And right now, this is where it's at, based on like the little slouchy situation. So if I wanted to wear it like this, I could. But like I said, I love when my hats are like literally covering my ears. And I want to be able to fold the brim up and wear it that cute way. So right now, I can only kind of do one of these. So I'm going to keep going. I have about... I have like 2 mini skeins left basically if I want to go there, but I do also have like a full skein of yarn. The yarn I'm using is Dragon Hoard yarns in the Outlander mini skeins set. So these are all inspired by Outlander, and it's fingering weight. So I usually make fingering weight Musselburghs. So it's fingering weight, Dragon Hoard yarns. I love her yarn. She is so talented. Trying to get my hat back on because my scalp's cold. There we go. And yeah, I don't know the names of the colors. Please don't ask. I think this one, either this one or this one. I think it's this one. This one was Sassenach, and I believe this one was Healer. I just know those off of sight because I've worked with them and I have them in my stash. So I'll give you a better situation. That so I love Outlander is my favorite show. I have a ton of Outlander yarn in this stash that we will definitely be getting to, especially, hopefully, season 7 comes out next year. So, yeah. My Progress Keeper is by, hold on. Oh, it's by Simply Serving. I didn't know that. My Progress Keeper is by Simply Serving, and I got it when I completed all 12 months of the Lolo Did It Outlander Yarn Club, and this was like a little surprise at the end. So it's a dragonfly. So good. So I'm going to move my Progress Keeper, and I'm not going to move it anymore. I usually move it to see how much I get done in the carpool line. I moved it to see how much I knit during that audition, but I'm not going to move it anymore till it's done, and I'm so close to being done. So I feel like this will motivate me to get this done so we can wear it during the winter time. I always almost... Okay, there, I got it. There. So, moved our Progress Keeper. So I got this one. This is the yarn I'm working with. It's kind of getting blown out because it's beige. I might go this way next. And see how far we get. I know I need 11 grams at the end to decrease, so yeah. So yeah, that's how this is going. This is my card knitting when I'm in the carpool line. So as you see, that was 3. So I'm really proud of myself at where my whips are at. Like, they're really like whips that like I'm working on and like things that can get done. So I'm proud of that. So this is my last and final whip of our whip parade, and it is living in another Fates thread bag. This is my Schitt's Creek bag that has cute little quotes from Schitt's Creek. So it's a lot of Davids in here. So this is the Akira shawl by Tamy Gore. Akira. Okay, cool. I didn't know if I had a picture or not. So this is the Akira shawl by Tamy Gore. I am knitting it because it's not named after me, but it has my name, so of course I knit it. I've knit one before, so this is my second one. And this is a knit along that I was doing with my sister. Me and my sister bought this Yarn and Charm Club together, and we decided to cast this on. We both have put it down since then, but I'm going to pick this back up because it's super cute. It's super cute, and I just want to get it done so I can get these needles back. So this is where I was like the last time I showed y'all, so obviously I didn't do much of it. So this yarn is Unlikely Fox Fibres, and it is the colorways. I don't even think they're in here. Oh, here we go. Watch the colorways not even be on here, honey. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so that's one of them. So the black one is called Black AF. I don't know what this one's called. Maybe, I don't know. But this is her logo. I want to say it's called like Pearl City or something. I don't know. But this is where I am so far. So it's a tip-to-tip type of shawl. You got some short row stripes here. Oh, seeing it on camera, now I have to finish it. This is stunning. It's a Yarn and Charm Club. Again, my girl, Whitney Marie Anderson, made a little garnet. This was a Steven Universe Yarn and Charm Club. And, yeah. So this is a really cool project. Just like my All That Tea. It's really like brown girl friendly. girl friendly, girl power, all the things, because I have, again, Whitney Marie Anderson right there. And then Ubebe Beads made this Mulan yarn, progress keeper. No, that's a stitch marker. And yeah, so this is where I'm at on that. So we want to hopefully get that done. So yeah, so those are all the whips I have. So pretty much ending 2022 with 4 whips, hopefully 3 or 2. But then I've gotten distracted. So as you can see back here, oh, you can't see it. You can't see it. But back here is a knitting machine. And I'm intrigued by it. Of course, you know, I will forever hand knit. I will never, I'm a little out of frame. There we go. I would never trade in my needles for that machine. Because that machine, she's not that girl. I'm that girl. So I need to make it. But the knitting machine has been intriguing me a lot lately. So I have this basket of yarn. This is yarn from 2021. And this is when I was teaching my sister how to knit. And we basically, like, she kind of knew already. We were kind of just refreshing. And we were like, oh, we're going to knit sweaters together. Okay, boom. Then we didn't do that. But then these colors, a lot of this stash is from when I made me and my family matching sweaters. So, I've been trying to figure out what to do with that. And now I want to make a Christmas outfit. I am so crazy. And here's what, this is where the knitting machine comes in. What I want to do is I want to basically hand crank a dress, like a tube dress, like the ones, let's just talk about it. The ones the hoochies wear. You know, when you pull it up, it's strapless and you just kind of pull it up and you're trying to just hugged into it. And then I want like some slits on the side and some ribbing on the bottom. So I think if I crank the panels and then knit the ribbing and then somehow get like a, maybe I'll knit like a I-cord. I'll knit the I-cord and then kind of do like a folded brim situation up here, and then the I-cord I can tighten it just in case it's too loose up here. So yeah, that's where my thought process is. So that's what I want to do, not only to learn more about the machine, but what I want to do with all this yarn. So I'm in between a skirt and a cardigan, because at first I was going to do one of those like half things, you know, with just the sleeve and then you just put your head in it. But I don't know about that. Those, they look cute on other people, but for some reason I feel like on me it's going to look weird. But I think I'm going to do it. I think that's what I'm going to make. So I have all kinds of yarn in here. I got some Lion Brand in here. There's Big Twist in here. This stuff feels so good. A lot of it is Knit Pick Swish DK. So that's where I'm confused. Like maybe, I don't know if I want to make the sleeve thing DK and then use the other things as like the dress, or if I want to make the dress DK and the other things worsted. But I know I'll have a lot left over, so I have a lot to play with. So I think, because I didn't buy or swap an advent calendar this year for Vlogmas, the only advent I have is my mom. Thanks, Mom. She bought me a coffee advent for Christmas. So every day for 24 days, we'll have a new cup of coffee. But I don't have anything like cool, like the advent calendar and like da-da-da-da I look forward to. So maybe for 24 days, we work on this project together. And that's where I'm like, I feel like that'd be some cool content for Vlogmas. So we're going to do it. Fuck it. Screw it. Okay, cool. I got more time on this one. Okay. So, the last card was full. This one still has a little bit of room on it. So, we'll see what happens. So, that's what we're going to do for Vlogmas. But I think I'm done. Yeah, because I don't have anything else to talk about. So, that's it. That's all my content for you. So, yeah. Any updates? I'm just being myself, learning to love myself, having a hard time learning to love myself, getting on everyone's nerves around me with not loving myself. But maybe we're gonna get there. So yeah. The next video after this should be a review of that knitting machine, because after I finish the cardigan, I'm going to whip that thing out and we're going to play with it. And then all through Vlogmas, we're going to play with it and figure something out. So that is it for all the content. If you did like anything that you saw today, please subscribe and like and comment and share. We are trying to get this channel going as far as like getting revenue from it and just, you know, growing a community, and you know, it's gonna be awesome. So thank you for watching. I hope you have the most wonderful time knitting, crocheting, spinning, doing anything that your crafty heart desires, living the craftiest life possible, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.